Welcome viewers, and today we're doing episode 55 of F1 Fan vs World, me, F1 Fan, and today we're heading to Eifel. I'm not sure what circuit's called. I think it's just called Eifel, because LeSurf couldn't name it very well. So yeah, this is indeed custom track races, and we're heading to one of LeSurf's tracks, and we've got some guy in the room who's also number 22. Yeah, what can I say? So we're heading down through this next corner. This is a very unique track, let's say. I do really like this track actually. It's probably one of my favourites. It's just really open and flowing and stuff like that. I would provide a link, but I don't know if you can do that. So yeah, almost get bumped off the road by an M3 trying to overtake me. While I was trying to overtake him even. As we come through this section into the next corner, and it's the chicane. It's not any chicane, it's the tallest chicane you'll ever see, as a cobra flies across the background as and an M3 and a Lamborghini do. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know why he made it like that, but he did, and it's quite the unique quirk of it. As I come down here and overtake the Mercedes GT3 for the lead. It's in the slipstream and you can just take me straight back as we come around the flying left-hander into the final corner. I hold the position and my nerve, and yeah, hold first place here. Let's come on to the second lap out of 3. I'm in the lead here, and we got the GT3 Mercedes thing. The GT3 Mercedes even is right behind. The M3's gone wide. He's going to be overtaken by everything. Inferno's taken the GT3 to the cleaners and has completely, well and truly taken that place. In lovely coloured RX-7. Come down into the Spa-like section, because it's like the end part of Spa where it goes right, then it goes left again, and I've completely messed that up, and that's gone really well. As you can tell, I am just in the wall. That's what I can say. As you come down in this section, the GT3 is looking for a mover on the outside, but of course he's not going to be able to get it. And then he flies over in the background, and I come through and take the lead, because Inferno was so slow through there, and GT3 fell off the track. So I'll take that any day of the week, as we all fly around in the Parabolica-like section from Monza, and I've managed to find the dirt on the inside of the track. Don't ask how I did that, but I did. As we come down into the last section of the track, there's 6 of us within the space of 100 meters or so, and there's only 8 people in this room, so it's pretty tight. There's been a big accident through the last corner, and I've managed to catch up on Inferno immensely. I'm trying to draw side by side with him. The M3's in the background trying to catch up, but me and Inferno going side by side as we come down into the first corner. Inferno's lost it in the barrier. Whether it lag pushed him off from me, I don't know, but I've taken that wide and Inferno's taken the lead again, and I'm in the dirt. There's that going on. I know Inferno's looking to see if he can try and get past the M3 at any given point. I'm trying to get past a Mercedes in the background. Just gonna jump on board. I've made a late lunge, but the Mercedes made an even later lunge on Inferno, and no one changed positions until then, when the bumps crept in and I just swept around the outside. That's the joys of knowing a track, but it's also the bad thing about custom tracks, because not everyone knows the tracks, so if you don't know the track, you're not going to do great. As we come over the top of the hill, the M3 taking it very moderately well. I'm taking it moderately well, you say. Bit of a battle behind, but that seems to calm down. I've taken the lead up the inside apparently. Where's the checkpoint? The checkpoint's quite way back, so I'm not going to jump back there. Just coming down through the final section on the track. The Cobra is super fast, as it's taken Mercedes and the Lamborghini in the background, but completely missed the corner. I'm trying to get up the inside after I held the outside line through the left hand and do that. So I've taken the win nicely. And Inferno, out of nowhere, has taken third place. Where did he even come from? I swear he wasn't there when I... he wasn't even in this group. Oh no, I was mistaking him for a GT3. That's fine, for a GT3 Mercedes. But yeah, Inferno took third place, and the M3 took second. So that was a pretty decent race, I'd say. Next race we're going to, I'm not even going to spoil it here because I know what it is, and I'm not going to. So here we are at Eifel Flat. We're going around Oulton Park actually. In this 7-man room. I'm in my ZGT 500 touring car-esque thing, and yeah, and as we come through the first corner, Inferno's been pushed off by LesurfLad. Peugeot VGT spun. I've hit the rear end of a Viper, and another Peugeot VGT spun as well. Inferno takes the position off me through there, and that's about that. Up ahead, because I've dropped back a bit because my car's really slow. I really shouldn't have chose that car. Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking at even. The Viper's taken a bit wide. The Peugeot VGT's snuck up the inside. The surf's been spun out by the HSV touring car thing, and the Peugeot VGT's taken the lead. I've taken third place, but I'm not exactly in a fast car, so that's probably going to be going anytime soon. As we come through this twisty section of the track, trying to sneak around the outside and maybe the inside. So anywhere would do me. I'll take anything. But there's a bit more of a battle going behind, as the surf's trying to get past the purple HSV touring car thing. I've lost control and hit the wall. The Viper lost control and hit the wall. Don't know what happened to the surf there. I think he was taken out by accident. Inferno's got through past the surf in probably the least suited car for this track, because it's very tight, this track, and it's currently a very tight race as well. There are about most of the cars there, as the purple HSV takes out the surf once again, going through the first corner. Yeah, the Viper's lost it on the outside there. I'm in second place somehow in my immensely slow vehicle compared to all these others. The surf's still battling with this purple thing, and he's almost taken out the Viper, but he's giving him a bit of a nudge and gone on the inside. But is the Viper going to come back? He's going to try, but it's a long way around going through there. The surf's managed to get the move up the inside of Inferno, but he couldn't make it stick, so he's off in the dirt, as is Inferno and the Viper. And then he gets taken out by the HSV once again. Is it even called an HSV actually? I need to know. Yes, a Honda Rebrick HSV. God. Yeah, Inferno and LesurfLad are having a big battle right down for 6th place. There's something new here. You don't usually see these two battling for 6th place, but here we are. There is an MP3. I've been taken out by a Peugeot VGT. That was very high. Yeah, this guy was a bit of a noob. So, well, I mean, he could race, but sometimes he didn't. It was really weird. Yeah. Anyway. The HSV is now up into 3rd place. The Viper's in 2nd. The PVGT is in 4th. I'm in 5th. And yeah, this guy has completely messed up that corner and spun it. The HSV has taken out yet another vehicle as I come sliding through the background, but it wasn't the surf this time, it was the Viper. The Viper's spinning around. The lead has crashed, so Inferno's now in the lead. Right through the tight, twisty section of the track. Yeah, um, he's just about ahead of the HSV as we come through here. There's a mighty five-way battle for third place here. Not much of a battle because most of them are a bit further back, but I've just about kept that on the track and lost three positions even. Was it 3 or was it 4? I think it was 4. No, it's 3, it's fine. I just can't maths. The HSV has taken me out this time. That was kind of my fault, but he shouldn't have rejoined the track so unsafely, I don't know. And the HSV has taken himself out this time, and I've just wiped him out even further, so that's fine. So yeah, get away. HSV is trying to make a move down the inside. I'll give him room up the inside, and he's actually not taking someone out for once, so that's nice. LeSurf and Inferno now having their more usual battle for first place, I can speak. But the Viper in the background is catching, as is the Persia, which is a funny sentence. Persians don't usually catch things. But yeah, LeSurf's in the lead here, looking to see if he can take a win at Oulton Park. The second Oulton Park race, because there was one before this, but that's going to be in a different video. Don't ask. Once we come around this quite twisty section here, Inferno's taking someone out. No, someone spun out in front of Inferno. LeSurf's been taken to the cleaners by the Persia VGT's speed. The Bugatti in the background of Inferno is looking really feisty as well as we come through this final section into the final corner. Is there going to be anything happening? Everyone's mildly spread out. LeSurf's taken a dive up the inside of the Peugeot, but he's lost it in the ball. Inferno's taken LeSurf. LeSurf's been taken by the HSV. HSV's been taken out by LeSurf, and the Viper's almost taken the position as well. Let's just see how close that, that last bit was. So there was a 2-second gap to Inferno, then there's a 0.6 second gap, there was a 0.1, and another 0.1, and a 0.4 and a 0.3. It was quite tight at the end there, just a tad. Let's have a look, see just how tight that was. Just jump into photo mode. So this is on Inferno, so there's a bit of a gap behind him. There's a huge gap behind him. Blimey. This did spread out a bit because, you know, after the race everyone slows down. But this was the spread out version, and there was pretty much nothing in it. Just look, nothing. So yeah, I got 7th in the end. One of the Peugeot VGTs won, Inferno got 2nd, and the HSV got 3rd. Yeah. And we've got one more race, and just gonna jump. So here we are, I'm going to Eifel once again. This is another track made by LeSurf, and it's called No Name actually. Don't know why, but it is. I don't think it has a name. We're going down into the first corner, we're going about 3 abreast. And I've lost 3 positions, but I've gained 2 of them back because everyone ran wide. And I think I'm briefly in the lead here actually, and not for long, as everything just flies past. But yeah, and then we go over a bump, and everyone's lost it, especially that Mercedes. He's spun. Me and LeSurf can take it quite nicely, as we both raced here before. Well, not raced here, but played it before. Drove around here before. To be fair, everyone else had as well, because this was the second race, so the first race was really naff. So yeah. We come around this corner. We've mugged that Nissan, completely mugged it, as I go around the outside and the McLaren goes up the inside. So that must have been a lovely feeling for the Nissan. Sure it was. As we come around another twisty section, I can't even see what's happening, I don't know where we are. So yeah, LeSurf's taking the position, as I ran wide a bit I think. Up front there's a battle going on, but that battle's ended, as the McLaren's run wide. been bumped off a bit. I've just about kept that on the track, and the Surf didn't, so I take the position. And this Nissan's still in the lead, and the McLaren is looking really fast in here, but the Surf's completely outbraked him. But he's going to try to move around outside. Is he going to make it? No, he's not. He's not going to even try it particularly. Yeah, coming through this left-hander here into the final section of the track. How many laps have we had to? The McLaren's look all over the Surf's rear end. If they come to a straight, they're going to be taken for chips. And sure enough, what's coming up now? A straight. I'm going to be left for dead as well, because I'll get mugged quite nicely as we come down here. They did a Hackett and Schumacher sort of move on me, except the Surf was on the inside and he should have got the position, but he didn't. So yeah, I believe the Surf just got a bit hit and bumped there, completely ruined his momentum and everything as we come through here, and the Nissan's been hit at the rear, and the McLaren's taken the lead, but not by huge amounts, but he has taken the lead all the same. You see, not huge amounts at all. In fact, he's been taken out a bit. That was a bit of lag more than anything, I'd say. Bit of a nudge, but a bit of lag too. Gonna jump on board with me? Sure. The Surf's got very sideways with it. I think I gave him a bit of a friendly nudge, but yeah. These races were by no means clean. They're great fun though. I never had so much fun when I playing such a dirty race. God. Coming around into the final few sectors of the track, the Surf's got the position on me, but I've not got the position on him. Coming through here, I can't quite get there as he covered the inside, and he's got a much faster car. If he didn't cover the inside, I'd probably gone for a dive there, but he did, so I couldn't. And we come through into the final sector of the track. Not much we can do about this now, as I got a really slow car, well compared to the two ahead, and yeah, they got better handling as well. It looks like to come through the final corner. I come home in third, the Surf second, and the Nissan first. I do a spin because my first race was abysmal, and it's about time I did something here, and then get probably taken out. So yeah, that was an interesting race, I could say. And yeah, so that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. The Surf did make the first and last tracks, and Coaltrickle, everyone remember Coaltrickle? Yeah. He made the second track. Oulton Park is a very good track. You should try and check it out if you possibly can. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and the replay started itself over again, so I will. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and goodbye.